Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing this fine Saturday evening? I know that's weird. Saturday. What's he doing here on Saturday? Well, he missed Friday, so he's here Saturday. I said I'd be here. I'm here. You may not be, but I am. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and this is Untethered Live. Right here on YouTube. Oh, and on Rumble, too. Be sure to check that out if you haven't done so already. Hop on over to Rumble and subscribe to the channel if you would, please, because we're trying to build the platform on two places in case one place decides to do us wrong, you know what I mean? So we're just going to build another platform and see what happens. So hop on over there to Rumble and see what happens. Also, you can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Prime, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, Outcast, Castbox, Overcast, anything with the word cast in it, you can find us there. So go check it out. Download the audio versions on your your iPads or whatever, and listen to it while you're jogging down the road or whatever you want to do. You can do it. So check that out. Rumble, anywhere other podcasts are sold or downloaded, you can find us there or right here on YouTube. And that, my friends, is how you diversify. I love it. I always wondered how they did that. Can't talk with a cigar in your mouth, but they seem to be able to do it on TV for some reason. Methinks they have a voiceover. Gotta light this puppy up. I was told you're supposed to singe it first. I don't think that works, but we'll do it anyway. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land on a Saturday night? Odd that I'm here at that hour, but whatever. That's a crazy expensive cigar for no apparent reason. Where's everybody at? I just saw two people here. Now I see one people here. Where you going? I didn't leave when you got here. Can't handle it, huh? I understand. I couldn't handle it either. I'm just getting started. You think the cigar's bad? Wait till I break out the Fireball whiskey, which is coming. I promise. This is a off day for old Jake. I have played hooky for 2 days in a row, and I feel fantastic. I've got some actual rest in me, so I'm happy for that. We got some stuff to talk about, I'm sure. Some typical things to consider. All things considered. Considering things is considerable. Yeah, Chat-a-Tat. That's what we're doing tonight. Anything goes. Whatever you want to talk about, we're here. We're going to do it. We can talk about Elon Musk taking over Twitter. Yeah. We could talk about James Gunn taking over D.C. Yeah, the studio, not the town. Although that would be hilarious. We could talk about the country being taken over by itself, which is oddly suspicious. We can talk about fine cigars and fine alcohol. Talk about movies, talk about TV. We can talk about Rumble, which is a new venture for the Untethered Live podcast. We're going viral, I think. I don't know what you call it. We're going to more than one place. How about that? Because I got a little scare in me a couple of weeks ago when YouTube inconspicuously just decided to take down one of my videos. And then a day later, they took down another one. Apparently, they don't like opinions at YouTube. So, what do? You either put up with it or you go somewhere else. So, I'm diversifying. Do you blame me? Do you think I should stick around and just get punched in the face for no reason? I wonder. I know other people have this problem. I also know that this problem will most likely die out after November and the events that occur then. But it's not very nice. It's not very nice at all. So I'd like to hedge my bets. I'd like to have something to back up myself in case the inevitable happens. Who knows? We might be heading around a different corner this year. Things might be a-changing. And if they are, that's fantastic. But if they double down and get worse, we'll have a place to go and we won't be dead in the water. I put too much effort, too much time, and too much money into this podcast to be sitting on empty when they come a-knocking. And I don't want to be that guy. So I have watched what I've said. I've tried desperately not to offend people, even though I know that's not possible because people are going to get offended because that's the thing to do these days. And try to watch my language and all that stuff, doesn't really help. But nonetheless, if they decide that a Christian channel that leans to the right a little bit isn't YouTube material, we got other options. I've been making sure of that. So fear not, my fair weather friends. We will survive. That's a beautiful thing. This thing ain't going to stay lit, is it? You got to smoke it for it to stay lit, Jake. Working on it. Smells like cat piss. That's when you know you got a good cigar. This is a new brand. Figured I'd try it. It's a different type of Cuban. It's a darker one. I don't like the darker ones, I don't think. I think I like the milder ones. The ones that have a little flavor. Hey, welcome to the show, newcomers. We got quite a few new subscribers. Alpine Gulch, first in the chat. What's up, darling? How you doing out there in the Midwest? Are you freezing your little toesies off? Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you could drop by. We're going to get into some Fireball whiskey in a little while. Care to join? Yeah, cat piss. Good old cigars. Kind of makes you wonder how they make them, don't it? It's kind of lovely. I like it. Hey, Kevin Cox, what's up, my brother? Good to see you. It's the West, meaning it's always windy and brisk. I got you. Well, I hope you're having a good time out there. I hope you're having a good time tonight. We're going to do whatever you want to do tonight. You just name the topic and we'll jump on it. Tonight is utterly making up for last night, which I totally petered out on because I was out riding my motorcycle and I got caught in a rainstorm and I had to go a little slower to get home. And by the time I got home, I was soaking wet and it was 8:30 on the dot. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed. So I went to bed instead. So I kind of petered out on you guys last night, but I'll make it up tonight. I'm here. It's still summer weather. Weird. Well, it's kind of back and forth where I'm at. One day it'll be freezing cold, and the next day it'll be in the 50s. Can't make up its mind. It's like trying to jumpstart winter. Ain't quite ready to give it up just yet. Hey, sports fans, we got ourselves a bona fide sports update from old Kevin Cox. Georgia Dogs beat the Florida Gators 42-20. Go Dogs! 42-20. That's a good score. That means they barely did anything. I hate it when my cigar squeaks when I suck on it. It ain't supposed to squeak when you suck on it. That's words of wisdom, ladies. Ba-dum-shh. Oddly enough. Anybody got anything to drink? Y'all want to get it out? Take a shot with me? We're celebrating a new home on Rumble, new home on iTunes and Spotify and Amazon Prime and iHeartRadio and all the cool places that you can get downloaded podcasts. We're there. So we're celebrating tonight. The podcast is growing, slowly but surely, steadily. And you know what they say about slow and steady? You'll still finish, but you'll finish last. Here's to you, Kev, and Alpine, and April, and whoever's watching. Oh, yeah. Gotta love it. That cigar really does smell like cat piss. I'm going to have to do something different. That ain't working for me. That was $8 down the drain. And it don't squeak. Imagine that. I just found you on Rumble today. Excellent. Did you subscribe? I need all the subscriptions I can get over there because I have no idea when YouTube's going to pull the plug on old Jake. Oh, my. Cheers. Cheers, baby. Hey, Sasquatch. What's up, my brother? Good to see you, my friend. Have you been over to Rumble to check us out yet? Got us a brand new site over there. It's under UntetheredLive Bible Study. They wouldn't let me just do Untethered Live. Apparently, it was taken. Probably by me trying to set up the site. Anyway. I'm backstage in an important stream. Oh, yeah? What's the import? What's important about it? Thank you, Alpine. I appreciate you, sweetie. Means a lot. So what's the important stream? And where can we pick it up? We'll go check it out later. We just did a toast. Well, it wasn't really a toast. It was really just drink if you got it. An individual who manages multiple channels. Are we being coy? Can we have the individual's name? Anyway, good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while. Busy, busy, busy. But here we are on a Saturday of all days. I know it's weird, but had to make up because I played hooky yesterday. Something about being soaking wet and freezing cold makes you just want to go to bed. Know what I mean? Samuel the Infamous. Well, why is it an important stream as opposed to non-important ones? At Samuel the Infamous. We'll have to check that out, everybody. Put that in your browser for later. You know, I got copyright claimed for copyright-free music, which is odd. Came from a copyright-free source and everything. I made sure of it. All the music on my website is copyright-free, meaning it's for use. I only got 2 beers and a little rum. So what you're saying is you ain't got quite enough to catch a buzz? A little buzz? Well, I'd share my bottle with you, but I don't think it'd make it in time. I do have a second bottle, though, just in case. Getting hammered on Untethered Live. There's something, or one called Untethered on Rumble. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, after I chose that name because of its rarity, because I couldn't find anyone using it, I chose that name, and now there's like 20 people using it. So, variations of it. Go figure. Just enough to make you want more? Yeah, I know how that is. Good thing for me, I don't drink, so it don't take much to give me a buzz. By saying I don't drink, meaning I don't particularly drink at any particular time, but I have been known to take a swig or two. I am currently drinking, but as a general rule, I don't drink. It's not a thing that I do, you know. But I do like the occasional swig of the Fireball whiskey. I do kind of like that, and I do kind of like tequila, but that's it. I don't drink anything else. Yeah, they look famous. Wow, I'll have to check them out. I know there's a song called Untethered, maybe an album called Untethered. You rarely drink? I only drink when I drink. I don't hardly ever drink. It's unfair to say that I don't drink because clearly I'm drinking, but it's not a thing I do occasionally, very occasionally. That being said, I don't have anything against drinking at all. It just doesn't work for me. I was drinking last time here. Nice. I'm trying to start drinking. It just don't seem to work for me. A little late in the game to start drinking, I think. I'm pushing 50. It's hard to get going on a new habit now. Stick with the ones I've had all these years. Do you have any idea what that other Untethered is about? Is it music? Is it what? See, I specifically chose this name because, one, it's not a word, because it would not be untethered. That's a made up word. You can be tethered or non tethered, but untethered isn't the proper way to say it. Secondly, nobody was using it. I did a search on Google and everything, couldn't find it. Used to drink tons, just grew out of it. Yeah, I used to do crystal meth, and I grew out of that too. It's a young man thing. Kind of make you wonder about a fella. All sunken-eyed and chewing on my lips. You wouldn't like me very much. Just glanced at it, maybe an inspirational thing. I'll check it out later. I just got on Rumble, so I don't really even know much about it yet. I hadn't quite figured out how it all works yet. But I got enough subscribers, and I was able to transfer all of my YouTube stuff over, which I thought my subscribers would go with it, but they didn't. So I'm going to have to get all the serious subscribers over there now and then make some new ones. I wondered if that's where you got your name. Well, as I said, when I chose it, nobody was using it. Couldn't find it anywhere because I was looking for something unique. Ideally, I would have rather something started with the letter A because it'd be first in all the lists, but Untethered was to the point. It made sense to what I was doing because I'm non-denominational. I'm not tethered to any particular religion. I'm just studying for the sake of knowledge. So I figured that was an apropos name. I went with it, and now several other people have went with it too. So apparently it's very popular. Maybe I'm a trendsetter. Who knows? It's rather hard to think up a clever name, but you try. And sometimes you succeed, and sometimes you sound silly. I tried to make a distinction between this part of the podcast and the Bible study part by calling the Bible study the deep end. And then I realized there were 2 or 3 deep ends out there, and I was like, well, I just disown that. It's still there, but I don't ever hardly say it. Yes, it is. Can't have nothing. That's all right, though. I'll make a name for myself one way or another. I'll carve out a niche. You need a new name? Are there other alpine gulches out there now? Or are you just hankering for something new? Because I'll hook you up. I'll just start calling you Lily from now on. How about that? And Lily Gulch. First thing popped in my mind. I don't know. Oh, there's 5 people watching on a Saturday. On a day I don't normally come on. That's nice. Hello, 5 people. Welcome to the show. We're laid back. We're drinking alcohol. Take another swig. Just something new, huh? I'm sure it'll come to you. You'll be struck with inspiration. Lily is nice, isn't it? Kind of like a flower and kind of like a little dainty chick dancing in the forest. You never know. Hey, Sasquatch. Where's April at tonight, Kev? She's almost always here. Not that I don't appreciate your patronage, because I do. Glad you're here. Just missing my cuz. I think Sasquatch might have bolted. He's on another podcast right now. Another stream. Don't know. Maybe in the background. Me and Lily are having a good conversation here. After Halloween, I will send pics of the grandkids. April and I are dressed up. My outfit is top secret right now. Is it Halloween already? Did I miss something? Thought it was like the 28th. Man, I need to look at the calendar. April is in. Oh, she's naked. Good for you. What do we got here? It is the 29th. It's not Halloween yet. Or are they like changing things up just for the sake of changing things up? You like that, didn't you, Alpine? Monday is Halloween. So everybody's doing it on the weekend. That's what you're saying. That way they don't have to do it and then go to work. Which they're going to have to do anyway because tomorrow's a work day. April does shower naked. Sounds like the right thing to do. I like to wear a tuxedo when I'm showering. If you're wondering what I'm doing, cleaning my fingernails. All done. I get the dirtiest hands. I ride a motorcycle and you just can't keep them clean. You'd be surprised how dirty the air is. So, what are your plans for Halloween? I plan on working on Halloween. Don't have the kids here, so I'm not going to do the trick-or-treating thing. Not really my thing anymore. I did it for 14 years. Now somebody else can do it. Pardon me. Alpine, what are your plans? You going to go trick-or-treating? Or are you going to go beat up some fat kids and take their candy? That's terrible. I wholeheartedly concur. What do you think? Dress up like a skeleton and go take candy from babies? Give me that candy, boy. Nah, I won't even put any out. I won't even turn the lights on. I don't live in that kind of neighborhood anyway. Ooh, cool, Kev. What are you doing? I live on the outskirts of town, so the likelihood of children coming by here for trick-or-treating is very small. Oh, we got us another sports update. Kevin Cox. The World Series is on, and the Astros are up 3-0 over the Phillies. The women's soccer championship is nobody cares. Porch light is out, so just put a battery light. Give out Twix or Shank. I'm hoping you're not referring to like a filed down toothbrush. Twix or Shank. That don't sound like a fun game to me. Hanging out with the grandkids on Halloween and getting drunk. Probably not a thing you should do with the grandkids. But also wholeheartedly concur. I got a little buzz going myself. Can you tell? Why don't you just put another porch light in? Thought about taking the Mexican neighbor kid out to a rich neighborhood, then thought better. I will not drive, says Kevin. Probably a good idea, especially if you're hammered. Although it would be hilarious, but don't do it. Oh, beef shanks, fresh out of the oven. I got you. Had me worried there for a minute. You're one of those people that put razor blades and apples or fentanyl in your Twix. Beef shank for Halloween. I like it. You could do ribs. Ain't got no kids. I'm putting a new porch light out front. The glass broke in the last one. Yeah, y'all just went through a major hurricane. Surprised you got a front porch to put a light in. Y'all were like ground zero, weren't you? I really need to get a fan in this room. It's awful stuffy in here. I had the heat on earlier, that's why. It's some fancy ass light bulb thingy. Oh, I got you. Like one of those twirly ones. I think you can put a regular light bulb in there. Oh my. Oh my. I hear you. I got some fancy ass light bulb thingies here too. See that one reflecting behind me there? The other right, Jake. That little circle right there. That one. It's over here, actually. It's the reason this side of my face looks so sexy. And just so you know, just for reference, the reason it looks like I'm looking at the ground is because my camera is above my head. I got nowhere else to put it. I got a big screen. So it's on the top of the screen. I'm going to make some legs and put it down here. That way at least I'll look like I'm looking over it rather than below it. Don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I might raise the screen up and put the camera below it. It's kind of weird looking though. And then I got another screen over here above the screen. So I got a screen and a screen like that. And that screen has all my YouTube information on it. Chat and all that stuff. Analytics on the bottom. So no matter which way I look like I'm looking at something not you. Oh, it's a special plug-in thingy for your light. I got you. Took down 2 trees and my fence out back was destroyed. It literally pulled up 3 posts that were in with 25 pounds of concrete. Still have a front porch, though. No damage there. Excellent. That's good. The Lord was looking after you, Kev. Believe that. As far as I know, nobody in our family was hurt or affected by the hurricane. But it definitely did damage in that area. So thank God every day that he looks out for you. Yes, I'm looking at your lap. I did. That's a sexy lap, lady. I don't know where that came from. I apologize. It also did no damage to April's hair. Well, her hair is like macrameed from years and years of Aquanet abuse. So I doubt that any hurricane could affect that. I don't think a sledgehammer could affect that. Wow. Don't mind me. I'm just being silly. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. My hair, LOL. Are you saying you've committed years of Aquanet abuse also? I did for a little while. My hair was so wild and unruly that it had to be hard as a brick for me to even wear it out in public. So I'd spray it down with the stuff for a long time. About 10 years of that. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to grow all of it out in even length and then pull it all back into a ponytail and it'll actually lay back for once. So that's what I did, and that's what I've continued to do. And now, after 50 years of doing that, it's trained. Now it's flat, it's straight. But it used to be kinky, curly, and straight up in every direction. One of the 3 majors: drug abuse, alcohol abuse, Aquanet abuse. That was the 80s. Yeah. Makes sense to me. I was there. I can guarantee it. I'll tell you what, the 80s was an interesting time, that's for sure. I miss it. I wish we could go back to it. Everything was possible in the 80s. And the clothes, oh my God. Women were making some bold choices back then. They'd be wearing a white, I don't even know what you'd call it, poncho, white poncho with a big black belt, leotards, leg warmers, high heels, and hoop earrings, and big hair. Go ahead and picture that in your noggin. Don't tell that story again. Am I telling on you, Alpine? And we used to think that was sexy. Or even worse, remember the old aerobics on TV with the girls wearing the one piece under over the leotards? One piece G-string bathing suit over leotards of the same color. Like that famous Star Trek The Next Generation scene with Beverly Crusher and Deanna Troi doing aerobics there in the hallway. Oh, I was on Top Chat. Oh, that makes a difference, don't it? You get to see all the cool stuff. Sasquatch keeps his beard sharp with Aquanet. Maybe? Well, what story were you telling me not to tell again? I'm assuming you were on Top Chat. You didn't get all of the chat or all of the references. Don't know. Really? Yeah. Just don't like to think of men and hairspray. Oh. Well, I am a man, but I did live in the 80s. And it was kind of the thing, you know. I had a mullet, too, for a little while. Now I just have long hair. All the way around. It's party in the front and in the back. See, you like Jane Fonda back then. You damn right I did. I don't know a red-blooded human being that didn't, male or female. She was a number back in the day. But I like the other ones more, though. I'm more the Helen Hunt when she was 18 type. I kind of am not into the Hollywood look. I like my girls to look a little earthy, a little realistic. I don't like plastic. Using hairspray for 10 years story. Yeah. That's about how long I used it, too. Come to think about it. I gave up, though. I mean, there ain't nothing you can do with my hair. It just does what it wants to do. See, I'll show you. You ain't never seen me with my hair down, have you? I'll have to give you a little treat. One day. It's kind of turning white now, though. Got this big silver streak right in the middle. Ain't a whole lot I can do about it. It's just there. There you go. And now you've seen it. And now you're going to have dreams about it. Oh, you're Hollywood. MVM. I don't know what that means. I just have lots of hair. Don't be jealous. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. I need a diet. It's what I need to do. It's getting kind of wild looking. Salt and pepper is starting to look, yeah. Believe it or not, it used to be black. What does MVM mean? Hollywood NVM. Nouveau metal. Oh, it's lovely. It's something. At least I'm not going bald. That's a big plus. I owe that to my Native American heritage. Sasquatch. NVM, never mind. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're Hollywood, never mind. Now you've seen it. Sometimes I even comb it. I wash it every 6 months, whether I need it or not. Hey, Jake. Yes, sir. Right here. What can I do for you? How are you, buddy? Are you still doing the other stream, or is that over? What I want to know is, are we going to get back to watching the crap of the rings, or are we going to just skip it? I'm drinking, so am I. I'm drinking that. Hey, there's April. Happy Halloween, everybody. Not yet. We still got a couple hours. And cooking a steak. Cooking? Happy Halloween, darling, says Alpine to April. How are you this evening, April? I can set it up. I bet you can. I say knock the horns off of it, strike a lighter near it, and throw it on the plate. Alpine says, I cooked beef shanks. Kevin, I'll be 15 more minutes, okay? Please be patient. That's what they all say. He's already been in there for 2 hours. I can bet money on it. Kevin's sitting on the couch, twiddling his thumbs and looking at his car keys, going, Jesus, woman. But she looks hot when she comes out, I guarantee it. Her hair, yep. Where you guys going tonight? I ain't been out in so long I wouldn't know how to act. I'd probably embarrass everybody. I mean, I've been out, but I've been out professionally, like on stage, not hanging out in the crowd. Wouldn't know what to do with myself. Me too. It's one of them kind of things. Just get in a routine and forget that you have a social life. I always been the one that provided the social life, so I never really took any time to have one. Haha. Whatever, he's been watching football all day. LOL. By the way, Kev, did they win? Come on. It will get better. It's not so bad now. Just lack of people, but I'm a misanthrope anyway, so that ain't no big deal. You know how it is. Too stoic for my shirt. So stoic it hurts. It's a new world. Yes, it is, and they've all gone crazy. I don't want no part of it. Can't tell anything that's going on out there these days. Nothing looks right. Nothing sounds right. And you're absolutely going to make a mistake. Well, I'll be danged. Look what the cat drug in. Hadn't seen you in a while, Diego Fuentes. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to the show. I've been busy, so have we. Yes, they won. Georgia is number 1 in the polls. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. It's a Diego. Hello, brother. Where have you been? Says April. That's why I've missed many live streams. Well, we've missed you. Lots of change since you've been here. We're now on Rumble also, and Spotify, and iTunes, and Amazon Prime, and iHeartRadio, and all kinds of places. Yay, I'm so happy, Wolf. I do believe you made her bark, Diego. Well, I'm glad you're watching. I ate the wrong pizza. That sounds dangerous. I went to Pizza Hut tonight, and I ordered the big box. And I think I may have made a mistake. You only got 2 subs on Rumble. Well, I just put it up yesterday, so that ain't bad. It'll take a while. I'm not really advertising either, so people are going to have to find it organically. Sorry, Jake, for missing. No problem, buddy. I understand life gets in the way sometimes. Me too. I'm glad you're here, though. I'm glad you hadn't forgot about us. Since you've been gone, we've finished the Bible, started over, did the whole thing cover to cover. Now we're going to do it again, slower and more methodically, and a little bit more delving into what the meanings are and looking up words and things like that. To get an idea, check out Genesis 1:1 that I put on the show there, and it's got a pretty deep dive. We spent about half of the episode on the first sentence of the Bible because it contains quite a lot of information. Well, folks, get over there and help Untethered Live out on Rumble. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. I have a Rumble, but I haven't done anything with it. Link? Give me a second. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. There it is. Try this and see. I think that's it. I haven't got to where I could name it yet. It's a brand new website, so still got the numbers behind it. Eventually it will be named. And I don't know exactly yet how many subs you need before you can do that, but we'll figure it out. I should note that Vince Dooley, Georgia's former coach, died yesterday. He was 90. Sorry to hear that, Vince Dooley. God bless and Godspeed. Kevin says hi. One, a sec, and Diego, when you're gone, it's hard to breathe because you're loaded with great questions, LOL. Did too. Link works good. Ditto, I meant. Well, you gotta really look before you press send. Kevin says, hit that like button, everybody. And shoot while you're at it. Go ahead and...
VJ, now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, VJ, my best friend, right through it all, VJ. If I die before I wake, VJ.
All right, that's enough of that. Didn't I already sub to your channel, Alpine? Give me a link and I'll go sub to it right now. I thought I've already done that. Discount myself. I just send on purpose without looking. It comes naturally. I hear you, dear. On Rumble, I'm... Oh, okay. Yeah, send me a link. I'll go do it. Feed them. It don't matter really, though, thanks. No, seriously, send a link. I'll go do it right now. April, are you drunk? She's over there blowing bubbles at the sky and shit. Ooh, feed them. Only mods can post links. Don't worry about it. I was kind of joking. What's the name? Do you have the name? So I can look it up? We're trying to find Alpine Gulch's Rumble. Search. Nope. No. Well, April and Caucasian are mods. If either one of y'all know Alpine's Rumble? Is there something I can search to find it? I'm sure I do, but I don't know everything about Rumble yet. I'm still working on how to use it. I've only been there for a day. Let me look and see if I can check it out. My subscriptions, that ain't it. So far, the only thing I can find is things that I've subscribed to, which is only one thing. Stats and analytics. No, it's not it either. No, apparently I don't have a list of subscribers. Seems like I should, but I don't know where to find it. If you know anything about Rumble, just tell me how to find it. Lordy Lord, you're embarrassing me. Don't be embarrassed. I just got my community tab today. I'll figure it out later. It's taking my eye off the ball. Anyway, if you guys know how to use Rumble, go subscribe to everybody on the chat, including Alpine Gulch, and then tell me how to do it, because I don't know yet. I hadn't quite figured Rumble out yet. It's way different than YouTube. Seems like there's potential to make money on it, though. YouTube on a PC don't show the community posts very often. Okay, that's Alpine's YouTube channel. We're looking for the Rumble channel. But I got it. Why did it do that? There we go. Yes, I am already subscribed on YouTube. And by all means, we're all about sharing and getting everybody involved in everybody else's web pages over here. That's all. That's par for the course. Don't you even worry about that. I'm surprised you hadn't dropped the link already. Oh, now you're an angel for Halloween. Woohoo. Do I get wings? That'd be weird. I saw another April Rain in True Crime Community. There's also a adult film actress with that name. Not the same person, by the way. Careful. I'm just telling the truth. I was careful. I didn't say the P word. Lols. Fancy way of saying laughing out loud, but with a British accent. LL dead. Well, it's true. I was married to a soap opera star one time. Linda Evans. Different Linda Evans, but still I like to pretend. And that's the Spanish laughing out loud. Ja, 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 ja. So, I'm going to talk to my wife. I'll be back if possible. You do that. We didn't want to talk to you anyway. Yellow, yellow sass. I don't know what that means, but it sounds dirty. Diego, you still with us, buddy? Did you bail? We're just having ourselves a good old time up in here. There he is. Just angry the same-sex marriages was legalized in Mexico. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, buddy, but it's kind of taken over the world. Screw you guys. We love you, Sass. You never did answer my question there, Sasquatch. Are we going to get back to watching Ring of Power or what? I purposely have not finished the show because I've been waiting to watch it with you. Your Genesis is much better than the ridiculous brown Klansman offers with his BS. He's a disgusting person. Well, I don't know what he is as a person, but yes, mine's better and more informative. But thank you for the compliment. Appreciate it. That's all rear view mirror stuff. And if anybody's interested, Genesis 1:1 is just a few videos back. We're in Exodus now, but you can find it. It's up there. Genesis, just do a search, UntetheredLive, Genesis 1:1, you'll find it. When? I thought we had planned on doing it on Wednesday nights. That was the last that I heard. But anytime, except for tomorrow, because I got to work tomorrow and I got to do the podcast tomorrow night. But after that, I'm free. Tuesday, Wednesday after the podcast, Thursday or Saturday. Because you actually taught the scriptures. Yes, sir. That's what the whole point is. That's what we're doing here. And it's been a chore to avoid spoilers, because every time I turn around, somebody's doing a video on how terrible it is. Brown Klansman is a joke of a name, like sarcasms, Diego, or like an oxymoron. He's referring to the friendly atheist, a guy I debunked a while back, a couple years ago. So it's not serious, no. Now, he is a silly person, and he is incorrect in his assumptions, but I did a pretty good job of dispelling anything he had to say, I think. Go check it out. You can find my series on it. It's called Everything Wrong with Genesis, and it's about 2 years back in the videos, but you can find it. It's in there under one of the playlists. If you're into that kind of thing, if you like to see me tear down somebody's ideas, there they are. Wheel of Time is better. Oh, shit, never mind. Well, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. I invite you to check it out, though, if you like that sort of thing, if you can handle it. Some people don't like it, some people do. But I couldn't let it stand, because what he was saying was ridiculous. So I had to do something about it. So I texted him, told him who I was and what I thought about him, and then asked his permission to destroy his thought process. And he gave it to me, oddly enough. So I did. Andrew Langelis, night of a night, happy Saturday. Welcome, Andrew. Good to see you back. Thanks for popping by. We're just chit-chatting, talking about the usual stuff, all things considered. This is a makeup show for Friday. I don't typically come on Saturdays, but I played hooky Friday because I got caught in a rainstorm and I just wanted to go to bed when I got here. So that's what I did. Hello, Andrew, says Sasquatch. Andrew, everybody, Andrew. If you got anything to drink, Andrew, now's the time. I'm nipping on the Fireball whiskey. Quite lovely. All night, on last, all day through. I haven't been folding my laundry. Really? That sounds like a personal problem. You should fold your laundry, my friend, or it'll get all wrinkly. And you don't want wrinkly laundry now, do you? Get it together, my man. I don't fold mine either. You hang up the button-ups and fold the t-shirts. Anything with a collar goes on a hanger. You know how it goes. Put on some blue eyeshadow, and then you can call it a makeup show for Halloween. You know, I never thought about that. I didn't realize we were that close to Halloween. Had I thought about that, I might have done something similar. Take a fireball. Throw that fireball. You got yourself some wonderful whiskey right there. Just finished. Went shopping. Yep. That fireball's pretty good. Or get a fluffer. Yeah, baby. Now you're talking. That one went down smooth. All right, that's enough of that. We're getting into fluffer territory now. It's getting serious in here. I am taking applications, though. It's red. What's red? Me? Who? Can't red. I don't know what you mean, buddy. If you're referring to my Fireball whiskey, it is not red. It is, looks like iced tea. Brown. It does have a red cap, though. I'm allergic to red. I got you. As in the color, or like red dye number 5? Because if you're allergic to the color, I'm going to suggest that that's psychosomatic. I'm thinking it's probably something in the pigment process, such as the dye. That stuff hurts my belly. One shot, and I'll be sick an hour later. That's terrible. It's about the only whiskey I can drink. I don't like the taste of whiskey, so regular whiskey's out. The only reason I can tolerate that's because I taste the cinnamon more than I do the whiskey. And I happen to like cinnamon, so it's a win-win. And by the way, I'm not much of a drinker, so it don't take much for me. I do red dyes with my drinks all the time. Personally, however, I like blue mixed with yellow. That would be green. Red Lake 40 specifically, but the taste, yeah. Yeah, green. It's green. Yellow and blue make green. I wonder if yellow and green makes blue. Oddly enough, yellow and red makes orange, but all the colors mixed together makes brown. Be right back. Gotta roll something. I'm guessing you're not taking a fat kid's candy, so it's probably a doobie. I like to make a vitamin ice, though. That sounds interesting. Fruit. Now you're just making noises with your face. Typographically. You know what I like to make? As little as possible. Although, speaking of all things being considered, I did discover a brand new litter of kittens under my AC unit this afternoon that I did not know was there previous to today. I have 2 yellow kittens that I didn't know I had. Pretty nice. And ooh, I'm going to get lots of hits with those yellow kittens if I can catch them on camera, because they are adorable. I caught one of the gray ones today under the AC unit. All you can see is his glowing eyes, and he's hissing at the camera because they're wild cats. All my cats are feral, but a couple of them, 3 of them, will come up to me. The rest of them hadn't got used to me yet. I'm still working on their trust. Hard to gain the trust of a feral cat. It's kind of like dating a woman. Got to walk on eggshells, tippy-toe around anything loud and obnoxious, and wait forever. And then finally, when you don't even think you deserve it, they come straddling up to you. Let's hope they open up. I hope so. And if they don't, they can stay feral. I'll still feed them. I'm not expecting anything out of them. They're just there, so I put out some cat food. I've started out with buying a couple cans every now and then. Then I graduated to the small bag. And then I graduated to the slightly larger bag. And now I'm buying the 5-pound bag. So it won't be long, and I'll be feeding the whole neighborhood of cats. Let's see. I think I have 10 or 11 cats so far coming up to eat. I'm always thinking that I've screwed up for good with meeting other women. A lot of women tend to come close to me asking them out, though. Yeah, the dating world is tough, buddy. Just keep working at it. That's all I can tell you. It's a numbers game. What are you yawning about there, April? You're not talking a whole lot there. Change the subject. I hit on Waffle House waitresses. Me too. Mostly bar waitresses, though, because I'm usually in a bar. I take 8 feral kittens to the shelter every year. Sick of it. April says, cool, Sasquatch, that's where it's at, Waffle House waitresses. Waffle House waitresses. I'm boring her. I have all this talk, but no action. Well, don't be so hard on yourself there, Andrew. Live a little. I've married 3 out of 4 of the Waffle House waitresses I've hit on, so, you know, kind of in the blood. You know what I'm saying? My kids came from a Denny's waitress, so that was a little bit different. I'm a collector, as they say. At this point, it kind of seems like it. I should have a shelf. That's nice of you, Alpine, about the kittens. Well, I'm not taking them to no shelter. They were perfectly fine before I started feeding them. They'll be perfectly fine after I quit. However, as long as they're here, I'll go ahead and feed them. They can be my buddies. The ones that'll come up to me anyway. Waffle houses like Denny's and IHOP, and even Texas Roadhouse. Roadhouse. I used to be a Waffle House server, the very best, and I will agree with that. You certainly were. Well, thank you, April. It's hard to do, says Alpine. Hard to catch them little buggers, ain't it? They are not friendly to people. Every time I walk out my back door, they scatter like cockroaches. But they're always there, waiting to be fed. And I got 2 mama cats that come up. But there's only like 3 of the babies that'll come up to get fed from me. The other 3 are staying under my AC unit. I don't know how they're eating. I guess the mama goes and feeds them. But they hadn't come out yet. Maybe they will eventually. They know their way to the back porch anyway. Cool, Andrew. Those are great jobs. I worked at Outback, too, and Cracker Barrel. Stayed a long time. Then I went into medical neurology. Receptionist. Yay. Well, I'm pretty stubborn. I've done all kinds of jobs, but through it all, I've been a guitar player. Nope. I learned you can just grab them. They won't tear you up. Pull to your chest and hold on. Now I work for Kevin. Oh boy. Joy. Well, it seems like it pays pretty good. You know who I work for? I work for you. That's right. You are my boss. Took years to learn that. Yeah, I've grabbed a couple feral ones before, but I've learned that when you grab them like that, they don't trust you for a long time. So I'm trying to win their trust. I'm trying to get them to come to me naturally, like a second mama. I've turned into a crazy cat lady, I know, but I got to do something. Yes, I really appreciate people that have love for animals. That is awesome. I love animals. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say I love them. Really lonely might be a more apropos statement. But I'm definitely trying to take care of them. Love is a strong word, though. In the beginning, I was a singer, and as time went on, Jake, now you can butt in. Excuse me? Gonna watch that tone with me, young lady. I will come over there and spank your honey. And don't think I won't. No, you are the cool cat here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm just a cat trying to make a living, but I do appreciate it. No, you have to keep grabbing them. Ferals will never be cuddly cats, but please try so they find homes. They have a home. What are you talking about? They look pretty comfortable under my AC unit. I ain't running them off. I didn't bring them here, but now that they are here, they can stay. Not hurting my feelings. They keep the rats away. And the spiders. As far as I'm concerned, they can stay feral. They can stay out there. Come up to the porch, I'll feed them. They choose to go elsewhere, that's their business. I had one lefty get on here and tell me, why don't you have those cats spayed or neutered or whatever they call it? And I was like, what do you mean? It's her body, her choice. Silence. You're supposed to say, yeah, me and April jammed together and sang together in our band. Duh. Well, yeah, we did. Don't be feeding that dog, it'll bite you. A movie with John Wayne called Hondo. Interesting. Yes, we did jam together and it was quite nice. And yes, the cats are good for subs, Caucasian. Quite right. Matter of fact, that's how we jump from 2 to 3 in a hurry. They need confidence in themselves. I agree. The cats and the lefties. Hondo. Yes, I've seen it. I have not. But I did see Rooster Cogburn. Very nice. True grit. John Wayne made some pretty good movies too. He made some pretty horrible ones too. Did you see that one where he played Genghis Khan? Talk about cultural appropriation. Whew. Rough. I love the shoot 'em up movies, LOL. And all the Elvis Presley movies too. Only thing we're missing is a shoot 'em up Elvis Presley movie. I believe if Elvis was still alive, he'd be working with Quentin Tarantino. What do you think? So then what's better than a big human hug for him? I hear you. I might be high. Well, you were rolling something a minute ago, and it wasn't them doggies. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies moving. Boy, my ass is swollen, rawhide. Uh-huh. Kevin, Super Bowl plays a better Cull the Conqueror today. Kevin Sorbo. I agree with you, Andrew. Kevin Sorbo does play a pretty good Cull the Conqueror. But I always thought it was kind of weird, to be honest with you. Because I came from the world of Arnold Schwarzenegger being, you know, Conan the Barbarian. And I like to see my barbarians with a little muscle on them. And then comes Kevin Sorbo playing Hercules, and his arms ain't no bigger than my arms. And I always found that to be disappointing. Quentin Tarantino, Tim Burton, or Wes Craven if he survived. Yeah. He wasn't talking about Kevin. He was talking about Kevin Sorbo. He's an actor that plays Hercules and Cull the Conqueror and several other things. Yeah, Kevin Sorbo played the series version of Hercules. Hercules, Hercules. Well, I sure hope you guys have had a good time tonight thus far. He also played in the show called Andromeda. Yes. Won't you guys do me a favor while you're sitting here chit-chatting? Hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be online and when my new videos drop. Smash that like button. It's free, it's effortless, it's right in front of you, and it really does help the channel with the algorithms, and it helps us get recommended to other people. Won't you do that, please? Share this video with people you love. Better yet, share it with people you don't love. Bring them into our family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking about. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform with me, drink my Kool-Aid. Make your own Kool-Aid as long as you're thinking critical. That's what I really want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And hey, if you dig what I'm doing and you can see the value in what I'm trying to build and you'd like to help out, you feel led to support this channel, you can do that by going to paypal.me/jakejohnsonband. If you're a CashApp user, you can go to $jakejohnsonband. Every little bit helps. You can also check us out on Rumble. We got a new home there, so go subscribe over at Rumble if you get a chance to. Or if you want to download us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Prime, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, or any place that podcasts are downloaded, you can find us there. So thank you for your support. And now, I will round out this video because it's 8 past the hour. I guess he's thinking of what to say. Wait for it. He says, Sorbo played a lot of movies. He's a very big guy. He ain't that big. I'm big as he is. He's just taller than me, that's all. But I got them guns, baby. You see that forearm? There's only one way you get that. Rolling dice. Woohoo. Why, I didn't know. I've only seen you from the shoulders up. I got a pretty mean knee, too. And everybody hit that like button. Pretty please. We love you all so much. And come on back on Sunday for some great Bible study. Thank you, April. Appreciate that. Yes, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock sharp Eastern Standard Time, we will be continuing in the book of Exodus to see where it goes. I'm thinking out. It's going to go out. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. But come, do check it out. It's going to be awesome. Fake Mike, Real News. No, I've never participated in that show before, but I am familiar with Will Turpin. Number one like. Thank you, Alpine. I appreciate you. Or should I say, thank you, Lily. I appreciate you. Inside joke. You guys aren't included. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Happy Halloween. It's coming around the corner tomorrow. Make sure. No, Monday. Monday's Halloween. Tomorrow's the 31st. There's 31 days in October. Okay. I appreciate you too. I love Lily. My pleasure. And thank you for hanging with me tonight. You guys take good care of yourselves. Don't do nothing crazy on Halloween. And if you do, be careful. Wear protection. You know what I mean. Have a great night. I love you true. I do. Through and through, it's me and you. From now until, who knows, forever. It's true. Anyway, do me a favor. When you guys go out into the world tomorrow, when you go out for Halloween especially, be nice to somebody. Go out of your way and show somebody some love. I promise you, it will change your life from the inside out just by being kind. Do that. Watch it cause your inner light to start shining, and everybody will take notice. Some might even mention it to you. And when they do, you can invite them and tell them why you feel that way to them. Tell them it's love. Simple love. That's it. Just being nice. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter if it costs anything. You can smile at a homely girl. That's right. Ugly girls need love too. You can give a bum a sandwich. You can help an old lady across the street. You can buy a lottery ticket for a stranger. Whatever. Just be nice to somebody. I promise it'll make your life better. Do that for me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8 o'clock sharp right here on Untethered Live. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me and making such a great conversation. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.